Hoosier fans, welcome back. This is another edition of Under the Hood with IU football presented by your Central Indiana Ford dealers, a proud sponsor of IU football. Get out there and visit your Central Indiana Ford dealer today. I am Rhett Lewis. Great to be back here with you following a monster win for the Hoosiers on the road at the Rose Bowl, 42-13 over UCLA. And one of the big pieces to that success on the offensive side of the ball is joining us now, Miles Cross is here with us. Miles, welcome to Under the Hood, man. Excited to chat with you here a little bit. How you guys feeling here, getting this new week started after that big dub?
We're feeling good. We're excited to get another dub and another week of hard work going. So we're feeling good.
No question. Look, just to look back on that briefly, I know we're trying to close the book on that, but man, to see what your club was able to do, taking the show on the road for the first time. What does that tell you about this group's mental focus? You know, not only first road game, first conference game, to go out there and perform the way you guys did.
We're locked in and we got something to prove. I know it might have shocked a lot of people, but it didn't shock us. And we put in the work and the time this whole off season to get where we are now. And we're just trying to build upon that.
And Miles, you're kind of obviously you've been a big piece of this, man, with the production that you've put on out there at the wide receiver spot. And I think we all kind of got to know you a little bit this summer as a guy we'd expect to see in the slot, right? But and we see you there quite a bit. We also see you on the outside now making plays as well. How would you kind of describe the versatility of your skill set to kind of go wherever the offense needs you?
Yeah, I think it's good, me being able to just do that, play in the slot, play out wide. Being different places in the offense that can obviously help us win, whether I got a block or I'm in the slot or I'm out wide doing whatever I have to do to help the team win. That's all that really matters to me.
Miles, obviously you've been familiar with Curtis from your time together at Ohio. Tell us a little bit about what you've come to know about your quarterback here, starting from when you guys got together for the Bobcats, and obviously now here at IU.
Obviously he's a great leader. Been with him 4 years now. Decided to come here with him as well. He's just a special guy. Great on and off the field. Knows a lot about the football. Very smart player, and he's always making the right play. So he's just a good person to play with.
No question. And just watching the games and watching some of the tape, Miles, I feel like I've noticed Curtis just kind of continually growing his comfortability in this offense and in the pocket and in the trust that he has in you guys out there catching balls for him. How have you kind of noticed him game to game to game this season here?
Yeah, I definitely noticed he's getting a lot better. Like each and every game he gets, each and every snap he gets in this new system. I think it's amazing for me to just see his growth in the system. It's really proud to see like how much better he's getting every game, and I'm just happy for him. Just happy to keep it going and take this thing as far as we can.
Well, it's clear he trusts you, man. Putting you out there with in some tough spots, and you keep paying off that trust with these incredible grabs now in back-to-back games, man. Take me through what kind of goes through your head as you get an opportunity like the one-hander going up high against Western, or the one-hander this last week as well. What goes through your mind when you're able to make some of those big plays?
You just got to be trustworthy, and nothing really goes to my mind. I practice that, a lot in the off season. I practice my hands every day. It's one thing you got to do with receivers, catch the ball. So, whenever I make a big play, this is like another play to me, and you got to make a big play the next play. So,
Make a big one, got to get out there and go make another one. Is kind of the mindset. It's clear, and that served you guys well. So your position coach, Coach Shanahan, also calls plays here for this offense as the offensive coordinator. So I know you guys know the ins and outs of this thing really from all levels, I would imagine, as a wideout. What does Coach Shanahan talk to you guys about? How does he kind of help further your development, your growth as a wide receiver in this offense?
well, he does a good job of utilizing everybody's skill set in this offense, and he doesn't make us just one-dimensional receivers in this offense as well. Like we all have to block, and it just creates so much more, rather just in the passing game, but more in the running game as well. We're able to spring runs and just be more beneficial to the team in the running game as well as the passing game.
So, Coach Shanahan and Coach Signetti as well talked about the depth and talent that you guys have in that wide receiver room. Great pride here as a former IU receiver as well, man, to see all the different guys that you guys can throw out there and make plays. What's it like for you to be a part of this room? What are the guys like? What's the camaraderie? What's the group vibe within this wide receiver position?
Man, it's a great camaraderie, man. I mean, like we all in this thing together. We want nothing but the best for each other, man. And I remember somebody saying on the sideline that this last game, like it's gonna be one of us that's gonna have a big game each and every one of these games. So it's just like it's just good to see, you know what I mean? It's hard for defenses to single in on one guy, and it's just good. It's a good thing to have. It's a lot of different guys that can just go off any given minute. So
No question. We've seen it with with Miles Price, right? And I think we're also kind of coming to learn a little bit more about Keyshawn Williams now after he gets into the end zone against UCLA. Tell us a little bit about what you've seen from him. It seems like a dynamic player with the ball in his hands.
yeah, I'm not really surprised. Key had those big plays he had in those games. He puts the time in. He's a great player, just like him and Miles. They both complement each other really well, and I'm just couldn't be more happy to see him showcase what he could do.
Sure. And then obviously Elijah Surratt has been fantastic, playing a lot of snaps out on the perimeter, a guy that is clearly relied upon.
Mhm.
But give us a sense that once Donovan McCulley and EJ Williams get back healthy, what they might be able to continue to add to this group with their skill sets.
Yeah, it's just gonna make us more and more deeper, more and more harder to just the game plan against. We have so many different guys that can go, and also it'll help us play a lot faster. So we're rotating guys, and everybody's gonna be fresh. So the defense always is gonna get our best shot when somebody's out there on the field. So it's just gonna do nothing but just make us better as a team.
And then as you guys get ready for this matchup back at the Rock against Charlotte this weekend, what's been Coach Signetti's message to the team this week after a big win, trying to refocus and get things ready for this weekend?
We're just not getting satisfied. Our goal wasn't for the season to beat UCLA. You know what I mean? So
That's
we're just
right.
trying to keep it going and just take it one play at a time and just get better every single game and see where this thing takes us. You know what I mean?
Well, certainly looking forward to it, man. Miles, this has been a great pleasure to get a chance to get to know you a little bit and get to chat with you. Look forward to watching you out there on the field this Saturday, man. Thanks a bunch.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Rep.
All right, Brett Lewis here with you. Another episode of Under the Hood with IU Football, presented by your Central Indiana Ford dealers. Get out there, support the Hoosiers at the Rock this weekend, and we'll see you back here next week for another episode of Under the Hood.